We are back. Another episode in a rainy Red Bull Arena.
And we still out here shooting for you. Rain, you can't see it, but it's still raining. Looked like a mess, but you know what? It was worth the trip.
On a Sunday, so
on a
Saturday
Sunday
night didn't work out. We're here Sunday afternoon. They're watching the football game right above us.
Oh yeah, right now.
Right now, Indianapolis just tied it up, 19-19.
Let's go.
Let's get into this game though. Another game, another win. We're unbeaten, what, in 5, 6, something along those lines?
I didn't want to think about that. But we have 2 wins. Unbeaten doesn't matter at this point. Only the wins matter.
Very true.
The draws don't help. We got a big win today. And luckily, all the games almost yesterday went in our favor.
And that's the key. All of these games have been going into our favor. A couple weeks ago, we were like, we're mathematically in it. Well, no, we're in it now. We've literally taken over the playoff spot from DC. We are 9th in the playoff standings, which will secure us a spot. We're tied with, who's the other team we're tied with? We're tied with another team for the 8th spot.
I think it might be Charlotte or the Red Bulls.
No, it's not the Red Bulls. It's Montreal.
Oh, yes.
So we're there. We hold our destiny, it feels like. So let's go. The boys need to keep going. Let's get into this game. Starting lineup. We made this whole big fuss the whole week leading up. Talles Magno, Mounsef Bakrar, Nick Cushing midweek says, hey, I don't play 2 strikers. What does he do? Talles Magno, Bakrar are out there on the lineup. When you saw that, initial thoughts, what was your thought?
Of course he was going to play both of them. They had the hot hand. Of course he was going to play both of them. I don't know why he said it in the press conference, man. Well, of course, I listened to the Sick podcast beforehand. They were saying that Cushing meant he doesn't play 2 strikers versus playing a striker and a left wing. But Cushing could have cleared that up. I think Cushing's playing mind games. I think Cushing answered that question without really thinking about it. But I'm glad that he didn't listen to himself and that he ended up playing Talles on the left and Mounsef on the... honestly, Mounsef was a weaker person in this game, but he was exhausted. I think that's, they asked during the press conference, why'd you take Mounsef out at the half? First, because you didn't convert that penalty kick. He didn't say that. But what he did say was, this guy didn't get a preseason, but we've had him play every 31 games. Like, it's been really tough for him. He looked tired out there. That's why I put in, I made that switch at the half. And we were up 2-0 anyways. Yeah. And it was a good decision.
So let's get back into the goals. Perea. Yo, Andres Perea. This is the sickest loan anybody's ever got. This thing was a great return on your investment, bro.
Remember us? 2 months ago, people were like, $500,000 and he's only 10 games left in the season. Is it going to be worth it? This man is worth $5 million.
It's insane how well he's playing. And it was like last week in Citi Field, he was like trying to score every damn. And he was close every damn time. And then this game, he just went off.
And what I love about him is his speed and like his hustle. My man is out there, ends of the field. He's playing defense, blocking shots, and he's out there trying to score shots. I'm like, how is this guy moving so fast?
Yeah.
It's that Colombian blood in him, bro. He ate a chorizo before the game, and he was hyped.
Fired up.
I'm fired up.
He scored so fast, I wasn't even in the stadium yet. I just heard it in the Apple commentary. It was crazy, bro. He scored that fast. It was like 2 minutes into the game, score, bang, we're up 1-0.
And to me, it was like such a relief at that point because, we came into this game saying, is it a trap game? Are we going to play down? Is our confidence going to be arrogance and we're going to lose this game? And, we've had a really hard problem being consistent and winning games in a row.
Yeah.
And to see that shot early on, that goal early on, it just gave some confidence. Like, no, we came here. We're going to show Toronto why they're 15th. And we did.
Yeah, no trap. I think Toronto can't be a trap game for anybody. They're awful. And we officially, with this win, took them off the playoffs. I mean, granted, they were mathematically in. They've been out for a while. I think their demeanor, they've been out for a while.
However, they do play the Red Bulls. So if you guys want to trap the Red Bulls for us, we'll take it.
We'll take that trap game. Next, so we had the Mounsef Bakrar penalty. It was a handball. They went to VAR, confirmed it was a handball. Mounsef had the shot.
I like to say Mounsef was there even before. The moment they called handball, Mounsef was standing right there at that penalty box. My man was gonna take the shot.
Yeah, he did not leave with that ball.
Santi did not fight it.
Santi was like, go ahead, bud. Do your thing, man. I know you got it this time. And then he didn't have it this time.
He didn't have it.
But whatever. That's one of those things where when it initially happened, we're like, oh, shit. Could this be a pain in the... Can this bite us in the ass later on?
And not only that, but then Toronto had like the momentum for the next 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And it got really scary.
But then, Jason, right before half, Jason's been on fuego, man.
He cannot be stopped. He has just been like one of our most valuable players on offense. And if you think about it, one of the most consistent players we've had in the past few games. And something that Cushing said during the game is like, you know, what do you think of Jason? Jason came in here and he said Jason's always been a grinder, a hustler, but what he was missing was the impact plays. And my man has been playing impact plays.
There you go. I got you, bro. I knew you weren't gonna go impactful, bro. That's how you do an emphasis. But Jason's been dominant for us, and yeah, like you said, Nick Cushing and him back and forth. I feel like I'm saying this every episode. Back and forth. Should I start him? Should I not? You can't bench this guy. He's lights out right now. He's bringing the fire we need, and that's exactly what you want to see.
And not only that, but I feel like he's not just scoring, but he's also helping move the ball fluidly. Like you see the ball on that side and you're not seeing, you know, let's stop and figure out where the ball's going. Jason knows where to get the ball to. He's listening to the training. He's there just mentally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes he makes some mistakes physically, but mentally you see him there just knowing what to do next. You can tell he's taking training hard. And I just love seeing him like flourish, bro.
Talking about the ball moving. The ball moved real well on that third goal for
what a transition. This man is hot right here.
Ooh, I'm getting it. But yeah, the ball moved well during that play. And this goes back to the whole Talles Magno conversation. Let's get into this because we talked about Talles is a 9. They're saying he's a striker. In this second half, Munsef wasn't on the play, but basically Santi was a false 9 that whole second half.
He was.
And Talles wasn't playing the 9. And the ball was moving wow. It was moving good. He would come all the way up. And in that Julio Fernandez did a little juke, passed it over the top to Julio. The ball was moving. It was really well done. The ball was placed well. That's just what you want to see. The ball was fluid. And that's one thing that we haven't seen in a while, but having Santi play that false 9 could get these guys playing those over-the-top runs.
And you know what I think is a big thing that we haven't talked about and we're seeing? I always thought that Talles Magno was really good at dribbling, but sometimes the passes just didn't get to the right person, didn't have enough weight on it. But you're seeing this game, the passes had enough weight on it. They hit the right player. He didn't have to think so much. You can tell the training is really coming in for Talles Magno, and I just felt like he played so much more like a team player. Not only that, but he didn't score a goal today, and he looked super excited. Super happy to be out there.
Yeah.
Super excited for his teammates who scored. It's a completely different Talles Magno than what we saw earlier in the year.
And to talk about that, Thiago Martins, we actually asked him, well, Trey from Blue Balls asked him, like, how do you see Talles Magno's growth? He asked Thiago Martins. And he was nothing but compliments. He's like, this guy's come a long way. His, like, demeanor's changed. His practicing, he's like, he's going hard every practice. And it's like, sometimes you got to just bring a player who's down, crack a little smile with them, and that could get this whole momentum shifting. And that's exactly what's going on with Talles. Talles is just balling now. Now we see the Talles of past. And people are going to say, yeah, he missed a header here, he missed a header there. But, I mean, you can't deny that talent. Once you're out on that, once you see him play, it's just like, dude, that's just raw talent that we should have out there.
It is. And he just makes the game so much more fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
Like, I think the thing is before, he would do some nice dribbling, but then the pass was off. The shot was off. And you'd be like, take that dribbling somewhere else. But now that his game feels more complete, and not only is he dribbling, but he's getting it to the next teammate, that dribbling is so much fun to watch. Now you're like, man, this guy brings excitement to these games that this team was kind of missing. And wins are fun, but boring football is also just really hard to watch.
Yeah.
And to see them, like him bringing that, no other player on this team has like that natural talent. Yeah. And I love seeing that from Talles Magno.
But as much compliments to the offense we got to give to, because we're finally scoring goals. So let's give them their hoorah, clap it up for them. But defensively, 3 clean sheets back to back. The one we had at Vancouver, which could have been another clean sheet, was a penalty. So these guys have been balling defensively. Tavon's all over the ball. Oh, and Tavon this game,
Oh my
dimes.
God.
Boop, boop,
My
boop.
man was pressing triangles so hard out
That
there.
FIFA triangle right there.
And just getting the through passes every time. I don't know what they taught him in Jamaica, man, but you got to go make more trips
that
down
Jamaica
there.
national team got him on half fuego. There was one World Cup player out there, possible World Cup player, and it was Tavon Gray, not
Bernadeschi.
Yeah, he was throwing dimes out there, but defensively, this team's just been on it. And Matt Freese, he's earned this job. It seems like this is not going away. Keep the hot hand. And Kevin O'Toole is that sneaky player that's going to play the rest of the season for us, and he's just going to consistently get there. And hopefully that just means we get a playoff spot because we're getting into those tough times, and that defense is going to be necessary for our next opponent.
100%.
So,
do we want to go into Miami?
Yeah.
I want to give Matty Ice his flowers, though. I know I gave it to him last game, but I want to give it to him again. He's a stud, man. Like, he is just such a shot stopper, and he's becoming better at distributing the ball.
Yeah, the
you
ball
can
with-
see
yeah,
the growth there.
Yep.
And so, just a round of applause there to Matty Ice. I don't think he's gonna lose the job for the rest of this season, and I hope we see more of him. I still hope Barasa gets an opportunity in this league, but I think at this moment he's lost the job, and Freeze keeps freezing the other team shots.
Oh,
I think I could have ended that a little better, but it's all right. We'll take it.
What else? Yes, so Inter Miami, big game next game. And it's going to be a true test to our defense, true test to Matty Ice. What do you got, sign outs?
We didn't give flowers to Julian Fernandez for the shot, though.
Give him
My
his
man had like
flowers.
4 shots just like that. That, I don't know about you, but that was completely reminiscent of GP.
Yeah.
Every single time. He'd go in, slit to the left, go for the shot. Just to see that type of play, it gave me goosebumps, honestly.
But I'm excited too. Don't get me wrong, but it was a really bad Toronto defense.
We were
just
defense.
slicing and dicing that back line.
It was. And we knew that before the game. We had
Yeah.
actually a few people come up to us before the game and said, we watched the film. Toronto's defense is terrible. We know where the holes are going to be, and we're going to execute on those holes. And they executed directly to the game plan. But you're right. The defense in Miami is going to be a lot tougher. So,
Yeah.
but Julian Fernandez still did a great job.
Oh, we got to cut off?
We gotta cut off? Okay.
All right. We gotta cut out of this. Inter Miami, big game. Maybe we'll have like a pre-game show because we're
Maybe
gonna
we'll
get
do
into
a
it.
pregame because we only got 12 minutes. Usually we do at least 3 minutes.
We're getting kicked out of the stadium. It was nice. It was fun, guys. See you later.
See you later. Big game.
Watch the Miami game. Big game.
Potentially live stream that Miami game.
Potentially. We'll see if we do it. We
All
might
right.
be lazy.
All right, peace out.